Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They're going to run it. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back to throw. It's Lopez. That ball snagged for a completion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
He's got room to run. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Gauns. Going toward the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Tar Heels come to the line with 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, UNC, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Complete to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw again. Took contact on the throw. And is intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
The shotgun running play call. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Pressure is coming. Pass not complete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
To throw, it's Lopez. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. Has the first, still on the move. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. A handoff to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Fleming. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running play called on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Morgan. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Makes the catch. It's Graham. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Michigan, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point was up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ferguson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to throw. It's Lopez. The pocket breaking down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, he was keeping him out of the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Over the middle, it's Morgan. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Bringing it out, it's Ferguson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Heaves it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Defense is coming after him. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. He keeps it on the design run. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry-up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Just time enough for one more play in the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it first and 15 now. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And he'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Went after, up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like one more play here before halftime. He'll hand it off. A quick juke. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it deep to begin the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Michigan offense back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. Wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Here he goes. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Wolverines will line up now. It's first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ferguson. And they've got the returner corralled. Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. He's running out of time here. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the Tar Heels will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking deep to the right side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Stewart. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And the Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Brain. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs, it's Russell. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Lopez. Bringing pressure. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country.
Trapped again in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a deep completion. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, North Carolina.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Leaning on the run game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Has the first down and more. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Nowhere to run up the middle.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Makes the grab. It's Russell. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Scanning the field. It's Lopez. The pocket breaking down. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Second down after the incompletion. They'll give it to the running back. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. They'll run it from the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Tackled right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Wolverines. They continue to roll up the score.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.